Welcome to part 2 of the lab. In this part, you'll create a streaming data flow and configure and test an alert to monitor the streaming job. Let's begin. Now, let's create a sample streaming data flow. Click the Assets tab, and then click New Assets. Click the Create a Real-Time Streaming Data Flow tile. Once the Create a Stream Sets Flow window opens, enter a name for the data flow and select the environment you created earlier. Click Create to continue. Once the canvas loads, search for the Dev Data Generator stage using the search bar and click it to add it to the canvas. Next, search for and add the trash stage. That's it. We now have a simple streaming data flow. In a production environment, this could represent a much larger data flow that continuously processes data from your sources. Click Run to start the data flow. You should see data begin to flow through the data flow. Select View Job Run Details to view the complete job details. Click the associated job link to view the job information. In the Alert Details section on the right, locate the job ID. Click the job ID link to copy it. Paste the ID into a text editor or another application so you can view and reference the complete value. We'll use this job ID to identify the streaming job when we configure the alert in Data Observability. Now, let's open Data Observability. Click the hamburger menu in the upper left corner. Right-click Data Observability and then click Open Link in New tab. In the New tab, the Data Observability dashboard opens. Click New Alert in the upper right corner. On the Select Alert Type screen, click Job Run State, and then click Next. On the Create Job Run State Alert page, click Select Assets. Click Data Observability Course Lab and locate the job using the job ID you copied earlier. Click the job associated with the streaming data flow, and then click Add Assets. Now, configure the alert condition. From the operator drop-down list, select Not Equal To. From the state drop-down list, select Success. Click Next to continue. Enable the Suppress Repeated Alerts option. In the Name field, enter a name for the alert. You can also add a description if needed. Click Next to continue. Now, let's configure the alert receiver. For this lab, we'll use the existing email alert receiver configured in the previous lab. From the email drop-down list, click the appropriate alert receiver. Click Create to create the alert. Once the alert is created, you'll return to the Data Observability dashboard. Click the Defined Alerts tab and verify that the alert you created is enabled. You can confirm that the alert is enabled when the active slider appears green. Before triggering the alert, let's check the Triggered Alerts tab. As you can see, no alerts have been triggered so far, which confirms that our streaming data flow is running successfully. Now let's simulate a scenario where the source environment becomes unavailable and see how Data Observability detects the issue and sends an alert. Return to the lab environment and run the command shown on screen to stop the data collector container. Next, return to watsonx.data integration and check the status of the streaming job. The job status should change from running to queued. This indicates that the data flow can no longer run because the data collector engine is unavailable. At this point, Data Observability evaluates the job against the alert condition we configured. Open your email and verify that you've received the alert notification. Click the link in the email to open the alert directly in Data Observability. You can also see from the data flow screen that the data collector engine is no longer reachable. Return to the Data Observability Alert screen and click Acknowledge to acknowledge the alert. Now, let's restore the data collector engine. Return to the lab environment and run the command shown on screen to start the data collector. Once the engine starts, return to watsonx.data integration and check the job details again. The data flow should now be running again. Now that the issue has been resolved, return to Data Observability and click Mark Resolved to complete the process. You've successfully completed the lab. In this lab, you set up a Data Collector 7.7 environment, created and ran a real-time streaming data flow, and configured a job run state alert in Data Observability. You then simulated a data collector outage, verified the alert notification, and acknowledged and resolved the alert. Now you're ready to practice the same steps in the provided lab environment. Follow the lab guide and complete the lab on your own. Thank you for watching.